guys, Mike. Welcome to Mark and Tracy. In the first episode of Coffee
and Hot Chocolate.
And Hot Chocolate with Mark and Tracy. We're here at our actually local coffee shop this morning. Pretty nice day. In the back there we've got the one of the many waterways we have here on the Gold Coast with the boats and so forth. It's pretty nice. We thought we'd start doing on a regular basis these coffees and hot chocolates with Mark and Tracy to talk about all things entrepreneurship, I guess, and business and so forth. So we'll do these on a regular basis. So let us know what you think. And today, what we're going to talk about is something that we think is very important. We're strongly of the view of having the right mindset to become a successful entrepreneur, and I think a lot of people fail or don't succeed as much as they would like to because they have the wrong thought processes and the wrong mindset to begin with. So what we thought we'd quickly talk to you about today while drinking our coffee and hot chocolate is the habits or the thought processes that go into making a successful entrepreneur.
Yeah. So one of the things for us is that making the time, using your time wisely. Lots of people say to us, "How do you have time to do some of those things?" And it's like, well, we all have the same number of hours in a day. We all have 24 hours. It's just how we choose to use them. Our priority is not to watch My Kitchen Rules. TV is something that we actually have. Is not important to us anymore, and it's something that that's probably what's gone, and where we find extra time to do the things that we want to do. So you just need to make that sacrifice, and sometimes the sacrifice isn't as bad as you think. People think, "Oh, I couldn't find time to do that." Well, if it's a priority, you can find time. Sure. Lots of things that people find time to do, and you watch other people and see what they're doing with their lives, and they might have time to do amazing things, and you could do the same. You just have to make it a priority. Not say, "Oh, I don't have time for that." No, it's not a priority for you at the moment. Make it a priority and you'll have time.
Exactly. One of the things, by the way, before I go on, if you're wondering why I'm standing, there's no seats. Normally come down and I've got a good seat, but all the seats are taken. So we thought we'd quickly do the standing, just in case you're wondering. One of the key things that stands out about successful entrepreneurs is that they have clear goals. Okay. A lot of people sign up in business, you sign up to an MLM or some kind of home business opportunity without a clear goal of why you're signing into that opportunity. And just to make money is not enough of a clear goal. Okay, it's got to be a crystal clear, identifiable, well constructed goal of why you're doing it. And of course, what goes on from that is a system and an action plan that's going to transform those goals into reality. A lot of people again get stuck in that consistently learning, but then never putting anything into action, or they have no system by way that they can put into action what they've learned, if that makes sense. So again, something that all successful entrepreneurs have is a crystal clear goal of why they're doing it, and a crystal clear action plan about how they're going to do it, and then of course they actually do it, because without action everything else is just totally irrelevant.
Definitely. And within that, making an action plan, it also needs to be balanced. And for me, that means I have to make sure I make time to go horse riding, because you could end up working, and some people do this, they work 24/7 and they never do anything else, and then everything becomes stagnant because they're frustrated, they're fed up, because you haven't got that balance in your life, whether that be for exercise or socializing or things that you like to do. But you need to make that balance so that your business, yes, you're building your business, and that's really, really important. You need to make priority for that, but you also need to make priority to make the balance in your life, so you're going out there and spending time doing quality things that you want to do. And that's really important. One of the things we like doing is coming down here and having coffee. So we make priority, we make time to do it, and other things have to wait just while we do that. And the world doesn't grind to a halt.
No, it doesn't.
No, things surprisingly, yeah.
And of course, if you've got your systems right, they're working anyway. Talked about systems in the last sort of point that I made. If your systems are working correctly, you're not working for money. Money's working for you. So in other words, you've invested wisely up front in in creating systems that work 24/7. So they work while you can go for coffee, while you can go for horse riding, while you can go on holiday, whatever. The next one I think is important is belief. Without belief, it's very easy to give up at the first sign of trouble. One of the things that we quickly learned when we started this whole journey of working from home and so forth was that stuff more often than not goes wrong. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
It's just the
so
nature. It's just the nature of the beast that you're trying things new. You're trying to figure out what works and what doesn't, and 9 times out of 10 it just doesn't work, and that's just standard. It's nothing against us or you or anybody else. It's just a standard thing. But you only need that 1 or 2 things to work for your business to be successful. And of course, where a lot of people give up is that where a lot of people fail is that they give up on the first or second failure because they don't have the true belief of what they're doing in the first place. They do that sort of like, I'll try it and I'll see what happens. Okay, and that's the kind of their mindset. I'll try it and see what happens. Well, I'll believe it when I see it. That kind of thing. It doesn't work like that. You'll only see it when you believe it. Okay, you need to flip that around. So have true belief in what you're doing, and true belief that you can succeed. Because without that, chances are that you'll fall by the wayside.
And definitely, and the other one that goes with belief is courage. Lots of people will tell you and have told us, it won't work, don't do it, don't waste your time, you'd be better off doing something else, go and get a job. And you have to have the courage to stand up to those people and say, this is what I've chosen to do, this is what I'm going to do, back me or leave me alone. Yeah. And that's quite hard to do sometimes, and there will be people really close to you who will be saying, oh no, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that, or I don't think you should do that. So you have to have that courage in your heart that says, I want to do this, I can do this, and I'm going to make this work. And that's really, really hard at times because people can be quite negative, particularly when you're trying to do something that's, what they see as way off. That's not part of what everybody does every day. They used to go to work, you work 9 to 5, and you do your overtime till 8 o'clock at night, and then you come home and you watch Shelley. That's very different to what we're trying to do.
Yeah, absolutely. My final point, I guess, is entrepreneurs are knowledge seekers. So, they really go out to learn something new every day. They're not satisfied with what they know. We like to read. I like to read pretty much every day. I dedicate some time every day to reading, and that's because I'm trying to expand my knowledge, so I can obviously help our business, but we can also share with you what we learn. But I think it's important to take upon yourself to expand your own knowledge, and whatever field that you're in, if you're in marketing or online or personal development, MLM, whatever it is, just dedicate it only needs to be sort of half an hour a day or something, just to learning something new. Keep that mind going, keep expanding your knowledge, because it's that's going to keep you at the forefront of your business and keeping you progressing and driving and moving forward. Because hey, especially in the online world, it's not a stationary vehicle. Things are changing all the time, and you really do need to be testing and trying out new things. Does it work? Does it not? Tweaking, testing, tweaking, testing, tweaking, testing, tweaking. You get the drift. If you can't, it's not that you can't just stand still. So successful entrepreneurs are always seeking to learn something new, constantly driving for new change and improvement all the time. Radio. So that brings us to an end of this first
marshmallow out of the bottom of my hot chocolate.
Very first coffee with Mark Tracy. Hopefully next time we'll get a seat, so we're not standing here and everyone's looking at us as though we're weird. But we don't care. Everyone else probably works here. So I hope you enjoyed it. Look, feel free to leave us a comment. Love to know what you think. As I say, we're gonna mix these with our standard tutorials. We're gonna mix these in as well. But we look forward to seeing you on the next episode of Coffee and Hot Chocolate with Mark and Tracy. See you later.
See you later.